Okay, I'm going to demonstrate the ffmpeg queue. Now it's best to do sync right at the get-go. Now I use normally for anything involved like this, I use the sbopkg proper. So I'm going to load a queue, which is this one here. I've got two of them. The other one's, I don't know, it's got some other stuff in it. But now if it loads this queue, I'll view it and it'll show that everything is installed in here except for one package. Okay, and this looks like, well, no, it doesn't have everything in it. Okay, it purposely does not have ffmpeg in there, and I'll tell you why later. Now if I click on clear installed, it's going to take away all the ones that have already been installed. And then if I continue on and then process this this build, if I click on install, it's going to go ahead and install what is not already installed. Now had I not taken away all those and deselected the ones that are already installed, it would reinstall all those packages even though they were already installed. Now as you can see, most all those are installed except for that one. But here's the thing, if for some reason when it doesn't take away, let's say you're looking at it and you click clear installed and you realize that some of those are sure enough installed and it's not clearing them, here's what you do. You go to the first screen and click on S for sync, or do the sync process, and then it'll know what's installed or not. The sbopkg doesn't work perfectly. I mean, there's some things that could be better about it, but it basically works. So then you go to the queue and you can install those packages. Alright, and you click on clear install, and it's going to sure enough take away the ones that are actually installed. Now if I go on through with this, it's going to install them all. Now I didn't put ffmpeg on there because of the fact that if you want to actually install those that application with all of the extra options here, then you have to manually select those options. In other words, ASS yes, and Blu-ray yes, and Celt yes or no, yada yada yada. You have to manually compile all those in to the package when you install it. Otherwise, it just won't install it. So, if I were to, let's see, we're going to exit out. I'm going to start over. Cancel. I don't want to save it. Cancel. Alright. Now, if I want to install ffmpeg, alright, I would have to set the options in here, like I don't think it's case sensitive, but see if I'd have to put all these in here. I don't think it's case sensitive, but I don't know. Anyway, you'd have to put all those options in there in order for it to build those options into the package. So that's what you have to do. And so that's why I left ffmpeg off of the list. And I think I did anyway. If you don't want to compile those in, there's a pretty long list. If you don't want to compile those in, fine, skip it. But I think, I usually do. because I want it to be able to do all it can do. So anyway, you have to compile all those in. Now, once I get them all in there, and then I click to install ffmpeg, it's gonna it's gonna go ahead and do it, and it's gonna use all the options I've asked it to. It's already installed, so I've aborted the process. But anyway, as you can see, that's the process you'd have to go through to get ffmpeg with all of the added features it can have. Okay, so that's I just stuck all those on the list just so that I could demonstrate that it has a lot of options there that you can compile into it. So I usually just try to put them all in. And of course, at the bottom you have also lame and X264, or they're not optional, they're mandatory. All right. Okay, hope this helps. Catch you later.